Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to Commute Talk. It's been a while since we had Commute Talk, but I'm driving into work today because I got some stuff to do at the office, and we're still on voluntary lockdown, but I figured we could do a Commute Talk since I'm making the commute. So, today's talk is going to be completely personal, so that's just a heads up about that. But I hit a very big personal milestone yesterday of 2 years clean and sober, and it's something that I'm really happy about and very proud of, because there was a time when I couldn't imagine going 2 weeks clean and sober. So to have 2 years in the bag is amazing, and it feels really, really good. And it's been a transformative 2 years, to say the least. I've gone from a completely self-centered life of secrets and lies and just hiding from the people I care about. And today I have a life where I don't have secrets, I don't tell lies, and I don't hide from the people I care about. So it's really good. And I'm really grateful for all of the people that helped me out along the way, because this sort of thing is, at least the way I've experienced it, it's been very much a team effort. And there were so many people who helped me, especially in the beginning. People at the hospital and people at the state rehab, like my counselor who talked to me every single day for months. And it's just been a really great experience. And then all of the people I met through volunteer work. And I'm pretty convinced I could not have done this alone. So I think that's, for anybody who's struggling with these problems, I think that's the main thing I would want to communicate to you, that that it's really, really difficult to try to get out of these things alone, but there are so many people who would love to help you if you just ask. So that's something to know, because everybody who gets out of that life and they get so much help on the way, they end up feeling sort of this spiritual obligation to help others. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because it propagates the recovery process. And I still talk to people regularly who have these issues, or who have had these issues in the past, and it's an important part of life for me now. So that's a good thing, and I'm very happy about it. And yeah, 2 years, man. And it's been interesting during this whole situation with being told to shelter in place or whatever, and not going outside much at all, because it's definitely one of those things where there's an increase in pressure, and certainly from past experience, I would expect that pressure would lead to, desire to do drugs, to escape, to look for some kind of, I don't know, like you're just raising the pressure on everybody, right? So I'm really happy that I haven't had any problems with this, or even like sort of desire to engage with these type of things. And my main issue has been, I have been getting way too little sunlight, and I probably gained like 3 or 4 kilos of fat just from sitting indoors all day and not going running or anything, not doing any training. But those are minor issues compared to what I've been used to for years. So like I don't care. if I get a little fat, because I know how to fix that. But um, and like that's an easy thing to fix. Like going through recovery from addiction again is something I would like not to have to do, but it's important to stay vigilant about these things, because you can't like you can't get too comfortable expecting that, oh, I'll never have these problems again because I'm fixed now. You got to stay vigilant and aware, but things are looking pretty good. And today, it's so good to have the Serenity Project with so many people that I get to engage with on a daily basis, who just share my love for programming and for making software and for learning things and just messing with computers. And it's just it's really nice to be in the open source world again. And I was thinking about this yesterday, how when I worked at Apple, while I was working on open source software, it just it didn't feel like the open source experience really, because there was always this thing that I'm not allowed to be however I want, to talk however I want, to say whatever I want, and you always have to like consider the company when you're communicating. And it's so nice to to be able to have a YouTube channel or have a Twitter or whatever, and just speak without having to think about the company. It's a lovely thing, and I don't even know if there was something in particular I wanted to say while I felt like I couldn't talk. It was just this stifling feeling of not being able to say anything. It's a really unpleasant feeling, even if you have nothing in particular to say at the moment. Knowing that you have to think about your words is it's poisonous for the brain, I think, for the soul. So I'm glad I'm out of that, and I'm glad I'm out here in reality with all of you, and just living a reasonably normal and healthy life. And the only thing that is, I guess, the only thing that's worse today is money, because obviously you make a lot of money, a lot more money working for big tech than you do outside of it, at least typically. And I'm no different with that, but I've been getting so much support through GitHub sponsors and Patreon and PayPal and stuff, and it's really, really heartwarming. And not only that, like, it actually makes me like want to push forward and turn whatever this is into like my job, right? And I'm really glad that things are moving in that direction more and more. And every month I'm gaining a lot more support than I'm losing. So that's a really good trend. And I think it really feels like I'm connecting with people in a positive way. Like I get almost universally good feedback from everybody, and people seem to really like what I'm doing. So that makes me want to do more of it, right? And it's really great. Like in the past, I would never have considered doing this kind of thing, because I didn't think I had anything of particular value to share with anybody. and I always figured I would be, employed somewhere and do some job, and then some company would pay me, and I would sit somewhere and do something and not have to deal with the outside world, and I thought that that's what I wanted. But going through this whole recovery experience has taught me that there is immense value in engaging with the outside world, and it's really, really healthy for me, at least, and it's something that makes me into a much better and stronger person, to engage rather than to hide and shelter. So anyways, I'm just really happy about the way that things have turned out so far, and I am looking forward to the future. And these are not words that I was saying 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I was not looking forward to the future. I was not looking forward to anything. I was looking forward to the next time I would be able to get high, and that was it. And today, I look forward to so many things, and it's really, really awesome to be able to share that with you. So, thank you very much for listening to this little talk, and for hanging out with me on the commute today, and for coming to the channel, and everybody who checked out the project I'm working on and who is helping out with it in some way, everybody who's subscribing to the channel or commenting on the videos or liking them, or sending the channel to a friend so they can see what I'm doing, or everybody who's supporting me on the various donation platforms, and everybody who says hello on IRC every day. Everybody, really. It's so nice to have a community of people who care about the same stuff and who want to do cool work together. So thanks everybody for being part of that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.